with NASCAR driver, VCU student Sam Hunt. Some of the students from VCU have sent in a few questions, so we're going to sit down with Sam today and answer some of these questions that have been sent in.
All right, hit me.
All right, Sam, so from Tyler, what is your favorite part about driving a race car?
I think, when you're racing a car, you kind of feel a rush that you can't experience unless you're doing it. It's kind of hard to explain to people, and it's hard to show someone, the rush and just, the feeling of being in a race car without it. So I think that's a really unique part about the sport. And that rush is probably my favorite part of the whole deal.
Okay, good deal. All right, so next question from Kim here. How do you compare racing to other sports that you've played in the past?
I've played, I was big in football back in high school. And, I think the adrenaline rush you get from football somewhat compares to racing. I don't think it's quite as constant. But, I've always kind of thought that racing's its own animal, and it brings in all sorts of different aspects of your physical ability, and you really have to mentally keep it all together throughout an extended period of time where, in football, you run a play and then you get a break and you kind of have to pull it back together. So, I think you can take some things from other sports, but at the end, I think it's its own animal.
Okay, this next one's from Jennifer here. Who's your favorite musician?
The people that know me best know I'm a diehard Blink-182 fan. Have been my whole life. If you check out my helmet later, it's got a Blink-182 strip across the top for the weekend. But I've always enjoyed all the different kinds of music. I really don't have a favorite genre. But if I had to go all-time favorite, of course it's gonna be Blink-182.
Okay, so our next one is from Katie. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Another one where if you know me well enough, I'm a dog person. I've got a golden retriever, a 1-year-old golden retriever who is with me about everywhere I go. He's not here today, but one of my goals is to eventually get him out to the racetrack. So definitely a dog person.
Awesome. Okay, this next one's from Jackson. What is your favorite activity outside of racing?
Oh man, that's kind of a loaded question. I really like to be outside. We enjoy doing hiking. I've got a dirt bike. Anything with a motor is a lot of fun. And then sometimes it's fun to just hang out with some buddies. Have a few beers and enjoy a night. So I kind of like getting into just about anything.
All right, this next one, ladies, listen up here. So this one is from Sarah, and she's asking, Sam, are you currently single? And what do you look for in a girl?
Man, personal life is usually, I feel like it's called personal life for a reason. I am single, so if you know anybody, let me know. And I don't know, someone that's goofy, that can put up with all of this. Someone who's got a good set of values. But yeah, that was a fun one.
Okay, yeah, good questions here. All right, so the next one from Jeffrey here. So, where's your favorite spot to hang out with Richmond?
Well, I just moved downtown probably 2 or 3 months ago, and I live in the bottom district, kind of in the financial district of Richmond. So, we've got a bunch of restaurants and bars kind of in that area. Southern Railway Tap House is usually the place you can find us, late on a Saturday night if we're not racing. So, usually the kind of bottom area of Richmond is where you usually find me.
Gotcha. That's a good spot. Okay, this next one is from Rick, and he's asking, he's actually saying, he digs the beard, and he's asking if it's here to stay.
Well, Rick, thank you for noticing that I have a beard without meeting you. That's very impressive and a little bit creepy. I don't know, I get a kind of a mixed bag on it. It's either really good reviews or really bad reviews. So the guys may make me clean it up here for this weekend, but I've always thought it was pretty manly, so I'm going to try to hold on to it as long as I can.
Okay, you got to be different.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is from Laney, and they're asking, so from what we've learned, you're a calm and relaxed guy, and they're asking if that changes during racing.
Yeah, I think definitely, like in any sport, once your adrenaline gets going and you kind of get into something, you kind of have to turn on a different switch and kind of become a different person. I think being calm and relaxed kind of helps me in the car because some of those traits do carry over, and I feel like I can think methodically in the race car and not just feel like there's too much going on inside the race car. But I definitely kind of turn on a different a mode when I'm in the race car.
Okay, so next one is from Tempar. What is your favorite sport to watch outside of racing?
Definitely football. Any day. Football season is the best season other than racing season.
So Daisy is the next question here, and she's asking, do your classes at VCU help you at all with your racing?
They make things more stressful. No, I think studying business and finance has kind of helped me because being the car owner and one of the managers of this race team, there's a lot of fundamental skills in the financial world that really help you, run a race team that I'm learning and acquiring through going to school. So I'm starting to see more and more kind of transfer over from school into the racing world.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, it's cool to see school and racing mixed. Yeah. Okay, next one is from William here, and he's asking, what has racing helped you with throughout your life?
I think, and you can probably attest to it, it kind of forces you to grow up a little bit quicker. You've got to be professional a little bit earlier in your life. I think it just kind of forces you to grow up a little bit quicker. We can edit stuff, right? If we sound stupid. Are we rolling?